Good morning, my beautiful ladies. Happy Monslay. I feel like you should add slay to every day of the week, right? Monslay. So I really just wanted to come on here real fast. I've just been loving all of the transformations and all of the updates and all of your weight loss and all of your inches lost and all of the food posts. And the food recipes and how you're planning your meals. Like, I love it. So keep sending those my way. You guys should be in the Fierce Accountability group and the Warrior Zone. So please share all of these things within those groups, right? We want everybody to see what's going on and how successful you guys are and how they can be, right? It's sharing accountability and it's sharing encouragement. So please share in those groups. But today I wanted to talk to you about the fat cell hell, right? Right? We all have these pesky fat cells that we have accumulated over the time period, over the years, and we are working to get rid of these jerks, right? So I really wanted to talk to you about what happens during the weight loss process and why like cheat meals and things, like when we give up, right? When we do something for a period of time and then we give up, what it does and how it destroys our entire process, right? So hopefully this is more encouraging than it and informational than it is like discouraging. So we have all these fat cells, right? We're starting to make all these healthy changes. We're working out. We're trying to burn more calories than we're taking in. We're eating better, right? We're taking all these delicious supplements, right? We're doing all of these great things. And then sometimes people are not getting the results that they think they should be getting, right? It's always what we think we should be getting as fast as we think we should be getting them, right? And then we get discouraged and we freaking give up, throw in the towel, it's all over again. And then we get in this vicious cycle. So here's what happens, right? When our body is very smart, our body is so smart, you guys. So what it does is it has this collection of fat cells. When we start doing all of the right things and we start, right, we think we should just get really skinny and, right, lose all this weight. And that's not what happens right away. So our body, right, because it gets used to what we've been doing and it gets used to having to store this fat. Whenever we start doing all those things, it doesn't just shred those fat cells. It keeps them around for a while, right? It keeps them around for a while and it fills them with water, right? And it keeps them because it's like, well, Lindsay's been making me have these fat cells for a while, so she's probably going to need them again. I don't want to get rid of them yet, so I'm going to fill them with water. And when Lindsay needs to store some fat, I will be able to put them in these fat cells, right? So it stores it with fat. And sometimes you actually gain a little bit of weight, even when you're doing these things. So then we get really pissed off, right? Because we're like, what the hell? Why am I gaining weight? So this is what's happening inside your body. So after a period of time, you might fluctuate in your weight a few pounds, go up, go down, go up, go down. After a while, right? And there's no set period for any particular person, right? We're all different. So your period of time might be 3 weeks, right? You may have eaten like shit for a long time, you guys. I don't really know, right? So if you need to lose 20 pounds, more than likely you've eaten like shit for a while. Excuse my language, but it's true, right? So our bodies are cleaning itself out and our bodies are trying to shred this stuff, but it takes time. So after a period of time, your body will eventually finally let go of those fat cells, okay? And then we'll start to see the difference on the scale, the difference in our measurements and different, so don't give up, right? Don't give up after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after a month, right? This is what happens, right? We get in our own minds, we give up, and then we start this process all over again. But your body's trying. Your body is so smart and it's really, really trying to work with you. But because we were jerks to our body for so long, it needs time to adjust to our newness. Okay. So give it, right, minimum of 90 days, you guys. 90 days. That's why we do 90 days, because it takes that long for our bodies to start adjusting and starting these new, habits and things like that. So do not give up. But here's the deal. Here is why cheating, right, our cheat meals and things on the weekends and at the beginning of our journey really F's us up, right? Because, right, our body's holding on to these fat cells because it thinks we're going to need them again. And then we do, right? we shove things in our mouth over the weekends because we think we deserve a cheat meal, right? This is how our brain works. I worked so hard for 6 days, on the 7th day, I'm going to eat however I want to eat. And then we F our body up again, guys, because then our body's like, oh, right. It's not like it waits to store fat, you guys. If you eat a big breakfast and you don't burn that off, you're storing fat. If you eat a big lunch and you sit at your desk all day, it stores it as fat. It's this cycle. So if you do really great your first week and your body is almost going to let those fat cells go, and then you decide that you're going to have a cheat meal over the weekend because you deserve it, you're screwing yourself up. So does this make sense, right? So at the beginning of our journey, ladies, these first few weeks, this first month, the first 2 months, really try your hardest not to allow yourself to do that. It's not that you have to live your life like that, right? And you're not allowing to yourself to have these things, but you're wanting to lose weight and you're wanting to get past where you've never gone past before. So that's what you got to do, you ladies. You got to allow yourself not to cheat for a while, right? Allow your body to do what it needs to do naturally and let those fat cells go, right? We don't want them to store them. We don't want them nasty things. So I hope that helps. I'm going to send you a picture of what's going on so that you understand it a little bit more. But I hope that was encouraging to you. I love you, ladies. See you soon.